Hello, welcome to our channel. This is Harmony Point Acupuncture's YouTube channel, and we usually post 2 videos a week, yoga, qigong, and pranayama. And this video is going to be pranayama, and that's breath work. And if you like what you're experiencing here, please give us a thumbs up or drop us a comment in the chat. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for your support. Okay, we're going to begin now by finding our breath and just going inward and finding the breath. Just notice when you bring your energy inward where you're feeling the breath. Where's the first place that you feel the breath as you bring your energy in? Spend a few moments being with that breath wherever you're feeling it. The chest, the abdomen, the collarbones, the tip of the nostrils. You may feel it in multiple places. Just be with that breath for a few moments. We're going to set our intention here on really giving ourselves permission to slow down and remain focused on this breath. Remain focused on this inward work. The breath is something that we usually take for granted. It's usually something that happens all on its own and we don't have to pay attention to. But this is our special time here to bring our conscious awareness to the breath. Conscious awareness, we're bringing conscious awareness to something that's usually happening unconsciously. And it's possible when you perform this type of practice that you may find your mind wandering and thinking about other things than the breath, and that is completely normal. That happens to everyone almost all the time. That's just part of the process. All you need to do is notice when your mind has drifted away and bring it right back here. No need to be harsh with yourself, just a gentle pulling yourself back right here into the moment where we're working consciously with the breath. And this is a perfect time right now if you have any particular prayers, mantras, personal affirmations, anything you'd like to say to yourself to help you with this practice. You can do that now. If nothing in particular is coming to mind to say to yourself, that's okay too. I would just encourage everyone to take a moment to really focus your personal intention. And I'd like to take a moment to express my gratitude to all of my amazing teachers. Okay, so now we're going to Begin some alternate nostril breathing practice. We're going to put the first and middle fingers on the palm. We're going to use the thumb and ring and pinky fingers. We're going to bring awareness to the center of the eyebrows. We're going to cover the right nostril with the thumb and exhale through the left nostril as if we were exhaling from the center of the eyebrows. Inhale back through the left nostril to the center of the eyebrows. Cover the left nostril with the two fingers. Exhale through the right nostril from the center of the eyebrows. Inhale through the right nostril to the center of the eyebrows. Cover the right nostril with the thumb. Exhale through the left nostril from the center of the eyebrows. Inhale back through the left nostril to the center of the eyebrows. Cover the left nostril with the two fingers. Exhale through the right nostril from the center of the eyebrows. Inhale back through the right nostril to the center of the eyebrows. Cover the right nostril with the thumb. Exhale through the left nostril from the center of the eyebrows. And continue here at your own pace. And stop the practice. Just sit for a moment. Just allow yourself to feel the effects of the practice. Allow yourselves to feel a break between the practices. And we're going to resume now with a modified version of this. And we're going to inhale right, exhale left. Inhale right, exhale left. So not in and out through both, but in through the right, out through the left. So we're going to cover the right nostril with the thumb. Bring awareness to the center of the eyebrows. Exhale through the left. Cover the left nostril with the two fingers. Inhale through the right nostril, up to the center of the eyebrows. Cover the right nostril with the thumb. Exhale through the left. Cover the left nostril with the two fingers. Inhale through the right. And continue at your own pace, inhaling right, exhaling left. And stop the practice. We're just going to sit for a moment. And now we're going to do a breath with visualization exercise. So we're going to imagine that we can inhale straight through the center of the chest. And then we're going to exhale out through the center of the throat, as if that were possible. That's just going to be our visualization. Inhale through the chest. Allow the breath to rise to the center of the throat. Exhale through the center of the throat. Okay. So let's give that a try. We're going to inhale through the chest. Pause. Exhale, envision the air exiting through the center of the throat. Inhale through the chest. Pause. Exhale, envision the air coming out through the center of the throat. Inhale through the chest. Pause and envision the air coming out through the center of the throat. So you're exhaling through the nose, technically, but you're visualizing that coming to the center of the throat. And now on the next inhalation, I'd like you to inhale through the chest, and as you exhale, slightly constrict the throat. You're exhaling through the nose, but with a slight constriction of the throat, so it makes a sound in your head called the Ujjayi breath, like a very soothing ocean-like sound. So we're going to do that now. We're going to inhale through the chest. Exhale, slightly constricting the vocal cords. As you exhale through the nose, envision that air coming out through the throat with a slight constriction of the throat. So it's going to make an ocean sound. The breath is going to be like an ocean sounding breath. So inhale through the chest. Exhale, Ujjayi. Inhale through the chest. Exhale, Ujjayi. Inhale through the chest. Exhale, Ujjayi. Inhale through the chest. Exhale, Ujjayi from the throat. And everyone, try a few rounds at your own pace. Okay, now we'll stop that practice. Next practice, we're going to inhale, imagine the air coming in through the throat, and we're going to imagine the air rising to just in back of the neck, the base of the skull, so right to here. So imagine the air coming from the throat to the back of the skull. That's our visualization practice. It's not physiology. This is just a visualization. Okay, so air is coming in here as we inhale to the base of the skull. And as we exhale, we're going to envision that breath coming straight through the head, through the center of the eyebrows and out. And when we exhale, we're going to exhale with a Brahmari sound, the humming sound. Okay, so let's put all this together. I'll walk us through it a couple times. And for any of these practices, you can close your eyes, you can have them partially open or relax gaze forward, whatever works for you. So we're going to inhale, envision the air coming in through the throat and up that point at the base of the skull. You'll pause for a moment. And when you're ready to exhale, hum like a humming bee as you envision the air coming straight through the brain or straight through the head, out through the center of the eyebrows. Okay, so let's begin. Inhale through the center of the throat to the base of the skull. Exhale through the head, out the center of the eyebrows with the humming sound. Inhale, center of the throat to the base of the skull. Exhale through the head with a humming sound. Inhale through the throat to the base of the skull. Exhale through the head with a humming sound. And everyone try a few rounds at your own pace. And at the end of the next round, you can stop the practice. Just sit for a moment, appreciate the stillness. Feel the after effects of the Brahmari, the humming sound. Feel the sensations. You may notice some sensations in your head, the after effects. Okay, and now we're going to explore our full yogic breath. So let's remind ourselves of the pathway that that breath takes. It goes from the abdomen to the chest. As you inhale, the breath goes from the abdomen to the chest to the collarbones and back out again. So let's remind ourselves of that pathway. There's the abdomen, and I would encourage everyone to put your hands on your abdomen and feel the breath in the abdomen. And now put your hands on your chest and feel the breath in the chest. And now put your fingertips on your collarbones and feel the breath there. And now make a gentle fist. Bring your fist, your gentle fist here in the lap. Relax the elbows. We're going to do our full yogic breath, feeling the breath as it passes through all parts of the torso. So we're going to inhale, expand the abdomen, expand the chest, allow the breath to expand and lift the collarbones. Pause, that breath circulates and nourishes the body. As you're prompted to exhale, drop the collarbones, contract the chest, contract the abdomen, big release. Inhale, expand the abdomen, expand the chest, raise up the collarbones. Pause. As the air circulates, nourishes the body. When you're ready to exhale, drop the collarbones, contract the chest, contract the abdomen, big release, deep rest. And when you're ready to resume the breath, expand the abdomen again. Everyone now continue this practice at your own pace, noticing the pauses at the top of the inhalation, at the bottom of the exhalation. Appreciate the rest in the pauses, but do not forcefully hold the breath. As soon as you're prompted to breathe, resume the breath. And stop the practice. We'll just sit for a moment. Thank you very much for joining me today.